Hi everybody, here's an update. It is now September 19th. It's a week after my previous video, and I will link in the description box all the sequential videos starting from when I first planted the seeds to now, so you guys have an idea of how things are progressing. Alrighty, so let's start off with the, sorry for my messy workstation here. Let's start off looking at the original seedlings that I planted on August 9th, I believe it was, the first video. So these babies are the lithops. They're doing really well. I'm going to turn it around so that you get a better idea of how these guys are doing. I'm really happy with how the lithops, and if you can see behind the big brown one, there's another, sorry I'm shaking hands, there's another baby popping up right behind him. This one popped up last week and he was still buried under the sand, and now he's emerged above the sand. These two are the two that I was a little worried was going to pop, but as you can see, they've got that little indentation. I've kind of been very careful with my watering. I spritz them overhead, and then once a week I've been doing the submerging in water till the bottom gets wet so they can develop roots going down into the water table, so to speak. So there are those guys. I'm just looking to see if any of this is a possible new one popping up. So the mixed lithops have actually done the best so far in my seedlings. Next runner up would be these guys. I would call these another success. I believe these are Elowies. So they are doing really well. They look pretty healthy. I don't see any stringy growth happening or them getting too lanky due to lack of light, because I have them pretty close to the light source and they're doing pretty good. I was kind of hoping that we would have another set of leaves by now, but I'm not complaining. They're doing really well. Next runner-up were the two that popped up, and these are the sedum suaviolens. There's that guy, and then there's that guy, and it looks like somebody else seems to be popping up now. So the sedum suaviolens, here's one down in the corner of the rim. So I've got a couple of these popping up. Almost every week a new one emerges, which is very encouraging because at first I thought none of them were coming up. Next up is the sedum Perez de la Rosa, and as you can see, I've got extra one, two, and I thought I saw, there you go, three. This one seems to not, like, it still seems to be a bit lanky. It looks like there is a baby one right next to it. No, it's just a stem. So this could be a third one, another one coming up here. So the sedum, this is week 6, I believe, since sowing. The sedum seem to be coming up now. The one set that actually hasn't really shown anything coming up is the mixed echeveria, which I can't seem to find right now. Those guys are 0 when it comes to them germinating. If I find it at the end of the video, I will add it. Sorry for the shaky video. All right. So then last week, if you remember, I showed an update where I did another seed sowing, a sequential seed sowing. We had some mixed lithops. I'll just show you that. So I sowed the other packet of mixed lithops, and they're also doing really well. I have to do something to support them because, as you can see, some of them are toppling over. They have very fine roots, a very fine taproot that seems to be coming up. This one is, yeah, mixed lithops. Then I believe this one is also from that packet of mixed lithops. As you can see, some of them are coming up as well. So I would definitely say the mixed lithops packet has given me a lot of great results, okay? Then I also seeded some of the sedum. And I'm just opening the packet with one hand carefully. And as you can see, this time around, due to the temperature differential, seems like the sedum is coming up. I can't remember which sedum this was, but we'll find out later on. I also sowed some more of the lithops Caris Montana red top, and those are coming up very nicely, as you can see. There are a few of them, not as many as the last container, only 2 came up. But I think I can count way more in this one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and then there's one more there, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, to my eyes, I can see 7 of them in the container. I won't get you guys all dizzy by moving the camera around too much, but that's the lithops Caris Montana, and the packet had 10 seeds, and if 7 are here and 2 are in the other container, that would be 9 out of 10, assuming there were only 10 seeds. There probably was more. Then I also sowed the leftover Ilawi, and those are doing beautifully. As you can see, the Ilawi is coming up very nicely. Again, the mixed echeveria, I still have it covered up here, it doesn't seem to be coming up at all. I mean, you would think that they would take the same growing conditions as the Ilawi. That might be one coming. But the mixed echeveria does not seem to be doing well at all. Sorry for the shaking hands. I just don't want to disturb the container too much. But in general, oh, there's one. Assuming that's not a stray lowy. So that half of the container was the mixed echeveria, and as you can see, not too great. But the Ilawi for sure is doing wonderfully. In fact, that one, those are planted a little too close together. On a side note, there was a stray seedling which I planted in rockwool, and it looks to me like it's gonna be a tomato seedling. The first set of leaves has just started to pop, so that's what the baby tomato seedling looks like. I have no idea what variety of tomato it is. I will be planting it into my aero garden, which I just got, and we'll see how that turns out. It could be, although I sterilized my soil, it could be a stray from my soil, because I have this little, these 3 strays popping up here in some cactus soil that I have propagating some not so healthy topsy-turvy and jade leaves. But as you can see, they popped up in there too. So maybe it's from the same contaminated soil. I'm not sure. So that's the sedum, that's the lithops, that's the echeveria. Everything seems to be going really well. I'm very happy with the results so far. Again, this guy here, I would say, is my all-time favorite, this dark brown lithops, and I'm praying that he holds steady and grows really well. When the others near to him get a little bigger, I will very carefully try to transplant them into their own pots. On a side note, I also ended up ordering some more seeds from Jenny's Craft Studio because I was just so happy with the results. Like I said, the only container that did not do well were the mixed echeveria seeds. Why that is, I am not sure. I can't find the container right now. But I'm hoping that things will resolve and something will pop up in the next week or so in those containers. Thanks for watching. I know I have to get better at the video camera thing because I'm a total newbie to this stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys my progress as well as documented for myself. I hope you enjoyed and feel free to ask me any questions. I'll try to answer as best as I can. Thank you guys. Bye.